Alright, so I guess we're in a new area now. Well, kinda. And I'm sure there'll be lots of craziness going on here, you know, about 50,000 random battles. You know, and, whoa, hello! Okay, that's a new enemy, good lord. I think this is the, Bone Dragon, and yeah, weakens Holy, obviously. And, you know, all that fun stuff. So Cecil's Excalibur will definitely be powerful against it, and Stop works. You gotta love that. I guess the Bone Dragon doesn't have protection from Stop like the Armored Fiend apparently does, so that's definitely a good thing, right? I'm not sure what other attacks this guy can do, but well, his physical attack seems to be pretty powerful, but you know, I don't think it's as bad as a Dark Sage spell, so. But who knows just what else he can do. He's undead, so I'm guessing you can probably, you know, use healing magic on him, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. Holy works really good. He's weakens fire, so Firaga would probably work real good, right? Probably. I don't see why not. Yeah. So, he didn't seem too bad. Alright, so that's another new enemy to scratch off the list. There's still plenty more. We still gotta encounter the the Armored Fiend, and, among others. Sage's Staff, sweet, but we get a freaking enemy ambush. Of course. Why not? Yeah, we still got a few more dragons to fight. There's like the blue and red dragons, who are, I mean, they're annoying in previous versions, so I can only imagine what they're gonna be like here. You know? Probably even worse. But I guess we'll find out eventually. And Darkseid is, of course, gonna try and beat the crap out of Cecil. There you go. Brace. Alright. I kind of wish that would go right to the Dark Sage, but there's really no way to do that unless you do it yourself. But whatever. Whatever. Yeah, attack Cecil, then he'll counter you and hurt a lot on you. Oh yeah. Nice. Yeah, the Moon Maidens are probably the least threatening enemy in here. Other than one enemy that I'm thinking of, who's not threatening at all unless you use a certain element on him. You probably know who I'm referring to. Yeah. We haven't encountered them yet, but I'm sure we will later on. And again, you usually don't encounter them till pretty late in this dungeon, so... yeah. Rosa's Love, yeah. There you go. Oh yeah. Nice. Okay. That was a pretty good time. I had fun. I hope you did. I sure did. Okay. Well, now we got the Sage's Staff. I'm sure that's pretty good. Right? Is it? Oh yeah, look at that. I'm not sure what it does if you use it as an item. Probably something. I don't really remember what it did in the previous version. If it did anything. It might not do anything. I really don't recall, but whatever. I usually don't use items or weapons as items anyway, but holy crap, there's the blue dragon. I didn't think we'd encounter him so early. And he does silence with his attack for some reason. That kind of sucks, but I mean, it's not gonna hurt Cecil much. The only people that would hurt would be Rudy or Rosa, but they have protection from silence, I think, so not really too worried about that. And Stop works on this guy? Really? Wow, that, well, that makes it a lot easier. Damn. Awesome. Of course, he's Ice Elemental. I know he does a breath attack, which I'm guessing will hurt like hell if he gets to do it in this version. And he's got an ass load of HP, of course. So, why not use Bahamut? Why not? I don't think I've showed that off yet, so I might as well. And check that out. Haste to the entire party. Are you freaking kidding me? That is just awesome. Good lord, man. That just owns. Yeah, he is ice elemental, but I don't think he's weak against fire like you would think he would be. I don't think so. Of course, Bahamut will work well on anybody, so it's not a big deal. The interesting thing about this summon is it kind of reminds me of the Bahamut Zero summon from Final Fantasy VII. The whole outer space thing, and you know, he's shooting the Mega Flare through the planet thing. You know where they got that from. Come on, who they trying to kid? But whatever. And Cecil is still silenced for some reason. I just don't really feel like wasting a turn to get rid of it. And it's not really hurting him because I don't really use magic with him. So, yeah. I mean, Cecil's just pretty much my emergency healer if Rosa can't keep the party healed. And so far, she's pretty much been able to keep the party healed. So, yeah, Cecil's not really been needed as a healer. So that's good. There's a blue dragon for you. We still got a red dragon that's to come, and yeah. And I think there's another bone dragon kind of enemy, so should be a lot of fun, right? And there's a boss coming up, and oddly enough, it is a dragon. So yeah. So that should be a lot of fun. But at least we do get a really good weapon for beating it, so that's good. One of the many awesome weapons. Okay then, fine. Fine. We'll take you on. Dark Sage. The thing that sucks about fighting one Dark Sage is, yeah, it's easier, but like the experience for it sucks. The Gillen experience just kind of sucks for just one Dark Sage. I mean, at least when you fight three of them, I mean, that's something. But just one of them is just kind of like, whatever. But at least the battle does go quicker, but still, it's just kind of a waste of time. Just die. Nobody likes your ass. There you go. Alrighty then. So now that waste of time is over, let's keep moving. Because we should be getting to a boss right here, actually. So we're going to go ahead and make sure we're healed up. And you want to cast Float on your party. Because this guy, I believe, likes to counter summons with Earthquake or Quake or whatever. To those who covet the blade, I bring death. Okay, that's not exactly a inviting opening line, but whatever. But we definitely want this blade, so we gotta take on the White Dragon. Oh yeah. Not the same dragon that the Dark Elf turns into. A much more fearful dragon. Ow! That hurt just a little bit. Jeez. And oh crap. Cecil's counter is gonna heal him. That really sucks, but oh well. And he likes to counter with slow, apparently. That's always fun. But we can just counter that with haste hit the entire party, so it's not a huge deal. You know? Okay, whatever. I'm going to be doing haste, so you go ahead and keep doing that. It's fine. That didn't really bother me too much. Yeah, obviously you want to brace with Cecil. Don't attack, because obviously that's not going to work. And of course, stop's not going to work, but whatever. That'd be funny if it did. Has there ever been a boss in any RPG that you could put stop on in any RPG? I don't think there ever has. Probably because that would be too cheap. But whatever. Okay, Cecil, I'm going to have to ask you to stop doing that. Oh well, not that big of a deal. I can just like summon Bahamut or something to do a lot more damage than that. Please stop doing that, Cecil. It's really getting old. You know? A little haste to everybody. I love being able to do that. It's freaking awesome. Look at that. Blink, and I can do blink to everybody too. why not? You know, why the hell not? Jump. Yeah, throw some stuff there, Edge. There you go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Eh, sorry, you can't hit me. But I just think it's time for a little Mega Flare. Oh yeah. You show him, Bahamut. Oh yeah. That's what we want to see. Alright. Throw. Oh yeah, that was nice. I was gonna counter with slow, but I could just always do haste again, you know, it's not a big deal. So overall, this guy's not really that hard. Especially if you got Blink and, you know, haste going and, you know, you're summoning Bahamut and all that fun stuff. You're pretty much good to go. Oh yeah. Yeah, counter slow. We know the deal. You're obsessed with that, but I'm not really too worried about it. I don't know why I'm doing Dispel, just for the hell of it, I guess. Because as you can see, I only have dual cast. I don't actually have regular magic. So I kind of have to do 2 spells, and there really wasn't much else I could really do, so whatever. Mega Flare. Maybe this will finish the job. That would be pretty awesome. Finish him off, Bahamut. Oh yeah. One boss down, like 50 more to go. Well, not 50, but quite a few more to go. Well, like 10 maybe? I don't know. No, probably not that many. Maybe 6? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, Cecil levels up. That's cool. Level 66. Alright. And we obtain Murasame. Oh yeah. Very awesome weapon. One of Edge's ultimate ninja swords. Well, in this version, since there's no Lunar Ruins, but oh well. Definitely want to put that bad boy on. I'm not sure if that's the weapon that does something if you use it as an item. I'm not 100% sure about that. But it might be the other one, but we're just going to teleport out. It'll probably be quicker this way. Plus we can save in case I end up dying, which could easily happen. And plus we can restore our MP on the way. I mean, why not? Seems like a good idea. Okay. Well, we got the White Dragon taken care of. One of the sealed weapons, I guess you could say. Kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy V, the whole sealed weapons thing, but whatever. Alright. Now that's taken care of. We can head back in and have some more fun with a lot of battles and collecting more treasure and, you know, all that fun stuff. Alright. Yeah, do your little scene thing, whatever, nobody cares. And we are back here, alright. Now we just need to head down here, because we've gotten everything in every other little area here. We just need to head down here, but let's fill out the map. Shouldn't take too long, alright? Oh, okay, I was gonna say, don't be doing that. 10 high potions. Nice. 10, jeez. That's pretty cool, I guess. And another battle, yay. Okay, here's the Armored Fiend. Ow. Just freaking decked me. It's always fun. And just chip away. He's basically just like the Armored Construct, just more powerful, I guess. Probably has higher HP. And he's still weak against Thunder, so go ahead and spam Thundaga, and Stop doesn't work on him. He's one of the few enemies here that Stop does not work on, so kind of sucks, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. And he likes to counter with attack, which is not good. I don't like that at all. And he has Beam, of course. Thankfully, I'm doing Brace. Gee, that's still almost hurt 1,000. Can you believe that? That thing is just ridiculously overpowered. Damn, it's crazy. Nope, I guess Mirasami doesn't cast anything. I think it's Edge's other weapon that does. I think it does haste or something. Which would be pretty cool, I guess. You know, a free casting of haste, nothing wrong with that. But a little blitz. Probably hurt more than Edge's physical attack. Yeah, probably. Since I keep forgetting to put Edge in the front row. I've been meaning to do that, but I keep forgetting to do that, but whatever. I guess I could put Reach on, but I don't really want to take off Throw. I guess I could take off Steal, but I really don't want to do that. In case there's an enemy I want to try and steal from or something. Which I haven't really tried to steal much in this game, honestly, but whatever. Because usually the item you steal is like their most common drop. In fact, that's almost always what it is. So you're almost better off just letting them drop it. But whatever. You quit beaming? What the hell, man? Thank you, Brace. Man, without Brace, that beam would just be completely destroying us. No question about it. Ow! Would you, like, not do that? Seriously. Jeez, we're not in a boxing match. Miss? What? Come on, Kane, you're better than that. What the hell? Okay, what the hell's with all this missing? Oh, Peridia hits, of course. God, that's about stupid. Thank you, Edge. Finally, somebody hits him that's worth hitting with, and he just gets decked. Jeez, man. Could you, like, kill this guy, please? Seriously? He's really pissing me off right now. Hit him. Thank you. Jeez, the hell was that all about? We just started missing all over the place, but we got some leveling up. Peridia levels up, that's good.